the big finale. This is where they've got to go all in. All in. Right, let's get started. Again, monkeys are still in first place. And to add something to the display, are they even going to bother with that kind of thing at this point? I would doubt it. Having said that, they're really not dominant in very many places. There's only wheat. There's only really wheat that they can pick. It's the only thing that they've got going for them. If they pick wheat, they would be dominant in a few extra places. So, yeah, I suppose they could pick wheat. They could pick wheat, and at that point there's nothing really for the spiders. They don't have water. Well, they do have water, I suppose, but there's nothing in the map. They've got the grubs already. They've got 2. I suppose they can make it 3, but again, there's no grubs in the map, so that'd be pointless. So no, the spiders are at a loss. So monkeys are going to pick, and they're going to probably pick wheat, which makes them dominant in a couple of places, but not much. Dominance doesn't count for much at this stage. Regression. Preserve an element on the display. There's only sun and water. Spiders have water. They really want to keep water, but even then, in fact, nobody cares. There's no water on the map. Sun. Monkeys go first. Are they going to save sun? I think they would have to. If they let it slip, then they would lose dominance. Maybe. In fact, they wouldn't really, because the wheat that's left would be, again, keeping it as a draw. They could lose sun and nobody would care. Very, very odd. We'll say, I don't know, if they keep the wheat and lose the sun, they could, suppose, take over. We'll see what happens. They're going to keep the wheat, lose the sun. The spiders are thinking, no, we'd rather keep the sun if you don't mind. But even then, it's not going to do them any good. Spiders are definitely at a loss. Definitely at a loss. Because if they keep the sun, it's not really going to do them any good, because the monkeys are going to have 2 wheat, which is going to make it 2, 4, 5 in that space for the monkeys, and the spiders would end up with just 3 anyway. And if they lost the sun, they would still have the 2. Either way, they're not going to be dominant. So they could just keep their pawn and use it later. I think that's what they'll do. Add elements to the earth. Water and wheat. I think they would add 1 each. I think the spiders would add the water. Let's see, for wasteland, to remove an element from the tundra tiles, there's only wheat and sun. So wheat is part of the depletion, and the monkeys get to go first. Now, we will see what the monkeys do, but they could, in theory, lose the wheat. No, there'd be no point, because they're going to take a wheat at the very start. Either way, they need to keep the wheat then from falling off. So they can't really pull the dick move. Not yet. They probably will, but not yet. Depletion. Remove an element from the earth would be grass. Again, monkeys get to go first. The grass is only any good to them. There only is that one. I don't think they're going to bother saving it. Glaciation, they're going to do that. They're last. Speciation, to add species to the earth. I would say the monkeys and spiders probably will, because they're going to want to get more bodies, because quite a few got bumped off last time. Monkeys first. I would have to assume they're going to go for another wheat. And the spiders would then have to go for, I would think, the sun. There's nothing else really, because they can't pick wheat, it's already taken. So I'd have to assume they're going to have to pick sun. Spiders are not doing very well here, they've still got 5 left and done hardly anything. But Wanderlust is to add a terrain. There's not really much point in adding terrain at this point. Monkeys, I would say, are not going to do Wanderlust. The spiders could do Wanderlust, to put one here to get some brownie points to try and save face. Or it would get them near to 100. They would get about 6 points for that roughly. Yeah, they may as well. They've still got pawns left. So they're going to do a Wanderlust. Migration, I would say they're both going to do Migration to get bodies and tiles. And competition, will they do competition? I don't think it's worthwhile. There's sea and forest for the monkeys to try and bump spiders off. Nope, you can only have sea and jungle or sea and mountain. Neither of those are pretty good. So, nah, competition's not the greatest. I would have to say that, obviously, without a doubt, the monkeys are going to do domination, because that's going to trigger the end of the game, and they've got the most points. Spiders could spend some pawns doing, they can do a domination, because even though they're going to pick Ice Age inevitably, the spiders can still do their bit, because at the end of the game only comes at the end of the whole turn. The spiders could do some competition, although all of it's pretty much in tundra. They can pick wetland, we'll say wetland and jungle, which also includes tundra, and they can pick, I don't know, there's not a whole lot left. They've already picked sun, so they can't pick sun again. I was thinking they could maybe do another speciation just to use it up. Let's say they go for another migration, just to see how that works. I don't know if you're allowed to do migration twice, but what the hell. Give it a bash, see what happens. Right, that's the plan. Right, back to the start. Adaptation. Going to add an element. Monkeys are going to pick the grain, the wheat, and that gives them 2, so they're going to be dominant in a couple of places. Regression. To preserve an element on your animal's display. So water and sun both have to come off. which is not particularly great for the spiders. In fact, I'm going to backtrack. I'm going to backtrack and say that the spiders are going to cheat and save the sun. So we're cheating and the spiders are saving the sun, right? Otherwise, the whole thing's going to go completely pear-shaped. So spiders have saved the sun. If they hadn't, both of them would have lost the sun, which, as I say, probably wouldn't have made that much difference. But spiders will lose water off their card, which does nothing because there is no water. And abundance. To add to the earth, the monkeys are either going to add grass or wheat. Now, grass is going to fall off the earth, so they're going to have to use wheat. They're going to have to use wheat. So they are going to place a wheat. Let's see, place it there. There's wheat everywhere. Right, they have done wheat. Now, spiders were going to save and place water, but they've now lost water because they saved the sun. So that was completely pointless. And wasteland. Element from the tundra tiles. Now, this is where the monkeys can either save the day or just be a complete bag of dicks. They can save all of this wheat, or they can lose all of that wheat. They would lose the wheat from here, here, and here. Now the wheat is to their benefit because that counts as 2 for the monkeys for each of those. Spiders only 1. I don't know. What will the monkeys do? Will they save the wheat? Here, here, here. Or will they lose the wheat? If they lose the wheat there, then they can't use this for speciation. So they're probably going to have to keep the wheat, or they'd have to use one of these two for speciation. I would think they would probably save it then. They're probably going to save the wheat. So we lose grubs and meat from tundra, which there's none. Depletion to remove an element from the earth. Grass. Grass will be removed from the earth, which will be this whole one. Right. Next one. Glaciation. So the monkeys are going to do glaciation. Right. No matter which of these 3 they pick, they're going to get the same amount of points. They're probably, I would think, going to pick this one or this one. I would think that one. Because I'm assuming they're going to put extra bodies here. And then move in here. I think. Okay. Let's go with that anyway. So, there's nobody to take off there anyway. Put that in there. Victory points for 2 tiles. That gets them 3 points. 118 they're at. Right. Done. Speciation to add to the earth, and it was spiders that go first this time because they're here. They are going to pick sun. So they're going to pick a sun tile to get some bodies in the map. Now, They could pick this sun to go into these two tiles. If they pick that sun, they could go into that tile, but they're only going to get one in each there. That one's pointless. You're only going to get 2 and 2. That's probably their best bet, to get bodies in there, because you'll be able to get 4 and 4. So we will say that's what they're going to pick. They're going to pick that one. That way they get 4 spiders in the wetland and 4 in the sea. And there is 1 lone spider left. Monkeys, they are picking wheat. So they're going to move it from wheat, which will probably be again this one. So they're going to get 3 in the forest, 4 in the wetland, 1 in the tundra. Which I think takes them to exactly 0. Because they have 8 monkeys left. The wetland will get them 4 monkeys. The forest, yep, will get them 3. And the tundra gets them 1. So absolutely down to the wire. Right. Species. Right, done. Next one is going to be Wanderlust for the spiders. But before I do Wanderlust, double check, see who is in charge. But that's still a draw. They're obviously in charge in that one. That one is now spiders, because they get 2 points for that. Monkeys on charge. They get 2 points for that. Spiders only get 1 point for that. Still in charge there. That is going to be monkeys, because they're going to get 2, 4, 6, 8. Spiders will get 4. Only one there. Everyone's piling in here. And it's 2, 3, 4 for the monkeys and 3 for the spiders. Spiders are in charge there. That'll be 2, 4, 5 for the monkeys, so they're winning there. Right, so back to Wanderlust. Add a terrain tile. So spiders are going to add some terrain. And they're inevitably going to pick sun, because it's the only thing that's good for them. Wetland can get them some nice juicy points if they move in, which they don't have to. But either way, they're going to pick a tile and it's going to inevitably go here to get points. Right. And it really doesn't matter, I suppose, what tile they pick, so any old one. The end is nigh. And that sun can go on there. And they can, if they wish, move in here, but why bother? Everybody wants to go that way. So, Wanderlust, pick the tile, place the tile. Victory points would be 3 tiles, would be 6 points, which will take them to 98 points. Oops, 98. Right, okay, done that. And as I say, they can move in if they wanted, but there's no point. Migration. The monkeys go first. And they are going to migrate 7, or up to 7. If they move, let's see, 2, and then they moved 3, that'd be 5. So it'd be 5, and then they moved 2, and that'll be 7. Right. Spiders get to move 6. They'd be as well moving At least that one. So still got 5 to move. Maybe as well just going pretty much all in with 3 in there and 2 in there. And that would make 6. So that's the spiders moved. It doesn't really change the domination order. Nope. Right. Right, migration is done. Next one, competition. And spiders. The spiders get to bump off 1 monkey as their special power. So they're inevitably going to pick this guy who's just been lingering long enough. And he is going to get eliminated. So he's a goner. Right, so spiders have had the free turn. I can take that away. It's done for good. Jungle and wetland and tundra. They get to take 1 each. So jungle, wetland and tundra. There's nothing in the jungles. There is wetland and there is tundra. So we'll take 1 off wetland and 1 off tundra. They get eliminated, and oops, that goes on there. And that's it. Competition done. Right, domination. Right, this is the obvious one. It is blindingly obvious that since the monkeys have the most points, they are going to pick Ice Age card and end the game. So they are going to pick Ice Age. Oh, wait, before I do the card, they still get to pick a tile. They get to pick a tile and score up on it. So, let's see. Well, it's going to have to be that one. It's the only tile really they're on that's got a score on it. The rest of them are all 1 point. So, let's see. The only thing is they have 4 species and the monkeys. The spiders also have 4. Right. Ties are broken in the food chain order. So monkeys would be higher in the food chain. So, yep, they would get the 8 points. So they get 8 points. That's going to take them to here. Right. They've got their bonus points. Done that. They've picked the card. And the card is that they get bonus victory points on the domination tiles. And that is both animals. So domination, monkeys have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 that they're dominant in. That gets them 21 points. That takes them to 147. The spiders have 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets them a measly 10 points. So they go from 98 to 108. So at least they passed 100. Put that up there as a reminder. Right, so we've done that. Ice Age is coming into effect. The spiders still have a domination to do. So they're going to pick a tile. And inevitably it'll be this one, 9 points. So it'll be 9 points for that one. I'll take them to there. One thing I think that I've been doing wrong though this whole game is that when you do a tile and you get, for example, 8 points there, I haven't been given the other player like the second group of points, which would be 4. I don't know if that's right or not. I may have done goofed, but no matter. Bit late to notice now, right enough. Then I need to pick a card. Let's see. We have a glaciation action. They could take that. I think they will. I think spiders are going to go for a final glaciation. They could pull off a fast one because let's see now. Could they pull off a fast one? No, I don't think they can. No, they can't really pull off a fast one. I thought maybe they could place an ice tile in there and just whack all of these guys on there, but they can't. You can't do that. So, no much point in doing that. The only thing they would get out of doing that would be to bump off these guys, but they'd have to bump off their own guys as well. Let's see. Ecodiversity. A victory point for each element on Earth that matches an element on the animal. They would get a fair few points for that. Because they would get a point for all the sun and all the wheat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll give 12 points right away. For basically nothing. Okay. They're going to go with ecodiversity. And because they've got sun and wheat, they're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points. So that'll make 29, 129. So kind of caught up a bit. And that is the end of domination. And effectively, the Ice Age is in. So, we need to do a partial reset. Right, we need to check for extinction, first of all. And again, the monkeys have still got their save one, which is probably going to be this guy now, rather than the other one. The rest are all, I think, okay. Nobody goes extinct. We still do the survival. Just double check though. We still do the extinction. We still do the survival. So we check the species on the tundra tiles. So monkeys. 1, 3, 8, 11, 15, 17. So without a doubt, they have absolutely blitzed. Blitzed, I tell you. Blitzed the tundra tiles. So let's see. Bonus victory points. The most you can get is 9 plus, which is 45 points. Holy crap. So they're at 47 just now. That takes them to about 100 and another 100. So 202. Jesus. Okay. That was a bit unexpected. Because 1, 2... Oh no, wait. Whoa. Hang on. It's victory points for the number of tundra tiles. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's a bit more normal. 6. It's 21. So they get 21 points. So they go to 68. 168, not 200. Near disaster at the end. Right. At this point, we remove all of domination markers. They all come off. The idea here is we mark each of these tiles. So I'll go across the way again so I don't forget any. So nothing. Monkeys get 1 for that tile. Nothing. The spiders get 9 for that tile. So that'll take them to... Oh, I can't count now. There we go. That's done. Spiders win on this one, which would be 5. Nothing there. The monkeys win on that one, which is just 1 point. Monkeys win on that one, 1 point. Monkeys, 1 point. That one's monkeys as well, 1 point. That one is a draw. And I believe, again, it goes in food order, so that's 8 to the monkeys. So that takes them to there, and 4 for the spiders. And down to here, 9 for the spiders. So that takes them to there. Another 1 for the spiders, and a final 1 for the spiders. Whew. And I believe that is it. That is the end of the game. So, definitely the spiders caught up there at the end, but the monkeys win. Monkeys win 181 to 158. So there we go. Monkeys win, spiders lose. But spiders, loads of spiders. If only they could have moved them over a bit. But there you go. That's the end of dominant species, spiders versus monkeys. And monkeys won. I'm not going to lie, I was rooting for the spiders. Hope you enjoyed the game, and I will see you in the next video.